Hey again, thanks for joining me on the second part of the 2021 August National Real Estate Market Update. I'm talking about mortgage forbearance. We're still getting asked if there are going to be a lot of foreclosures coming. Um, and the answer on that is not likely. Experts say foreclosure spike unlikely as owners exit forbearance. There's a lot of data supporting this. So when the pandemic first started, they anticipated 30% of mortgages would go into forbearance. What actually happened in May was we were at 8.47% of mortgages in forbearance. And then today it's 3.5% of mortgages that are actually in forbearance, in some stage of forbearance, working it out mostly with the lender or paying off or catching up with their mortgage or putting their back missed mortgage payments on the end of their loan. So the number of mortgages in active forbearance now is under 2 million. The likelihood of us having a foreclosure crisis again, like it was before, is about 0%, according to Ivy Zelman. Zelman and Associates, they provide analysis across all aspects of the housing spectrum. So is there a shift happening in real estate? We get asked this question quite a bit. We're starting to see media talking about the housing boom is officially over. Home sales dropped to new low. Pending home sales dropped in June, more evidence of a housing turnaround. The home sales dropped in June as prices continue to rise. So what we're seeing here is buyer traffic in April. The darker blue is the very strong buyer traffic throughout almost all the US. Then in May, you start seeing the strong kind of weakening just a little bit to just strong. And then by June, you see a lot more just strong, not very strong. So you do see it waning off, buyer traffic. And then the showing index is dropping. So you see April, May, June, starting to see a trend here. Let me back up actually. So, the trend could be a couple of things. It could be the season, summer, people going on vacation. They didn't get vacations last year. In fact, we had a number of buyer clients say that to us this year, back in June, that they're going on vacation. They missed it last year. They're fed up with this market with multiple offers and prices keep going up. So they're thinking about coming back and seeing what's happening in the fall. Now we're starting to see a little tick up in inventory. Now you've seen it before, up, down, up, down, up, down. But as the seller, this has really been the lowest we've seen for inventory, just a hair over 1.5 months of inventory when normal is in 5.5 to 6.5 months of inventory. So we're starting to see this go up. We need a few more months of this going up to determine if it's a trend or not. According to the chief economist for National Association of Realtors, Lawrence Yun, given that the sales activities are coming down, we may be sensing some turn in the market. We're seeing less prevalence of multiple offers. It's still a seller's market, no doubt. Still a seller's market, but people need to be very cautious how they price their home to attract buyers, knowing that these sales activities are declining somewhat. He also says at a broad level, home prices are in no danger of a decline due to tight inventory conditions, but do expect prices to appreciate at a slower pace. And ideally, the cost for a home would rise roughly in line with income growth, which is likely to happen in 2022 as more listings and new construction become available. So this is what's predicted for price appreciation. They've seen that we're at the high at this point. They anticipate price appreciation will start dropping over the next quarters and into fourth quarter, get into more of a normal range of price appreciation being 5.1%. Again, touching base, if you are a landlord or a tenant affected by the pandemic, then get a hold of us. We can point you in the right direction, but you want to be going to this website, cfpb.gov/GovAssist. And there is help out there. So again, thank you for watching and don't hesitate to reach out if you have other questions. Thanks.